All right, so we're about to head into T-Mobile Arena. Let's turn the camera around here because goddamn, jam-packed today. Shit is jam-packed. It's gonna be nuts. First game of the regular season against the San Jose Sharks. Then we gotta face them on Friday. The biggest bullshit. I'd say Knights win 3-1 because fuck you and logic. Good period. All right, man. Hype as fuck. And end of the second period. Cody Glass scores. Cody Glass is here, ladies and gentlemen. The NHL isn't ready. 3-1. Vegas leads at the end of the second period. Hopefully we don't choke. Fuck. Hopefully we don't. Fucking A. Oh yeah, bitch. 4-1. Yeah. It's a good time. It's a good time. Just my goodness. My goodness. They own their ass. Oh shit. Yo, they own real estate in San Jose's fucking head. Their fucking empty ass heads. Vegas owns real estate in that motherfucker. Oh my lord. Cody Glass. The guy. Oh dear. Guess who got the win today? Well, boys and girls, welcome back to the Sky Lounge, here to review some Vegas Golden Knights action as we win 4-1 against the San Jose Sharks at home. First game of the regular season. Now, boys and girls, lots of bad blood between these two teams, and very strong argument this is probably the fiercest rivalry in hockey right now. Maybe there's a close second in Ottawa, Toronto, but when you see the team line up against each other, you know they hate each other. There's this aura about it when you see them play live. And first game of the regular season, your first opponent is San Jose, the guys who knocked your ass out in the Stanley Cup playoffs last season. There's going to be a huge chip on their shoulder. And this is what I told my buddy. I said, listen, last season, when the Vegas Golden Knights opened up to the Philadelphia Flyers at home, first game of the season, they played like prima donnas. They played like they knew they were supposed to be good. But I loved the fact that the mentality from early on was, we're going to play with a fucking chip on our shoulder. We're going to make sure that we're going to outplay them, do well. And yeah, there was a lot of sloppiness and a bit of doing things early in that first period. But essentially, I thought, despite both teams playing pretty sloppy, Vegas got a couple of really decent chances. And who nets in the first goal of the season only 3 minutes and 42 seconds in on a power play? Mark Stone. And it's a far shot from the right-hand side. And Stone's able to just tip it in, just from what I saw from my side of the fucking seat, I guess. But this puts Vegas up 1-0. And not even 2 minutes later, Vegas pounces on again, and it's Riley Smith getting the goal, and it's just absolute poor puck management by San Jose in the trapezoid. In the defensive end, it just looked as though San Jose was playing willy-nilly, carefree, puck balancing and dribbling, fucking deking, dribbling, whatever the fuck. And it just felt as though San Jose may have lost the plot early. However, you see that Vegas is still fighting through. You see that Vegas is constantly pressuring San Jose. They were able to battle it out early in that first period. And unfortunately for the Vegas Golden Knights, Nate Schmidt went down with an injury. To me, it looked like a bit of a slash while he was falling down, but he had to get help to go back into the locker room. Very scary stuff. Hoping that Nate Schmidt is okay. In the same token, I believe later in the third period, it might have been LeBlanc getting a bit of an injury there. So hopefully those two guys are okay. Nothing too serious to derail, the respective teams. But honestly, whether the slash was called or not, I just thought the refereeing was a bit frantic. If I'm not, totally just Okay, so if I'm gonna be totally honest about that, I think the refereeing was fucking complete shit today. But I'm just trying to be fair, and I get it. It's the opening. It's a season opener, two heated rivals, and you're trying to bring balance to the game. But at a certain point, I feel the referees kind of lost the plot and gave hooking penalties where they weren't against the Golden Knights, and then not calling shit, which was wonderful. And in the ether of all that fucking chaos and shit, San Jose gets a goal late in the first period, 12 minutes and 14 seconds in, and Sorensen, far shot. Fleury absolutely could have had that, but he just let that shit go. And despite the fact that Vegas played very sloppy in the neutral zone at the end of the first period, it looked like complete domination. 12 shots to 8 for San Jose. Vegas looking like they were the ones that, yeah, this is going to be our home opener. You're not going to get on our heads. We already got real estate in there. We're good to go. And the second period was anything but the first period in terms of the sloppiness. It was crisper, and the goals came in early. I mean, the one goal in the second period, yes, but you got Cody Glass getting his first NHL goal 2 minutes and 12 seconds in. And this is just a beautiful setup and play by Pacioretty to see and make space for an open Cody Glass, who knee slides it in and fucking scores a goal on Jones. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have been really high on Cody Glass. I have been wanting this kid to be in our lineup, and to be fair, I thought this kid was going to be inserted slowly into that third line with Peary and Zykov, but Gallant did something really ballsy. He put Cody Glass with Mark Stone and Max Pacioretty, and I gotta say, that opened up the offense immensely. The third line of Zykov, Zykov, Stasny, and Peary was just unbelievable. Yes, they didn't have a goal, but the impact that the third line had consistently throughout the game was unbelievable. And it was just constant pressure from the Vegas Golden Knights. And you lose a man in Nate Schmidt for the remainder of the game, but you play like there's an extra guy on there. I mean, it's just crazy how well Vegas was playing just through and through. And right when we say that, 18 minutes and 58 seconds in, it looked like San Jose got a goal in there. And it was a defense that looked like they were caught off, just sleeping and snoozing. But referees call it no goal. Called off by the refs for high sticking. And you can see it in the replay. Very blatant. Well, not really blatant, but more along the lines of just, it's kind of clear and obvious. It's right above the goddamn head. Of course, it's going to be high sticking. That's not going to be a goal. So what could have been 3-2, it's still 3-1. And 16 shots for Vegas versus 5 for San Jose. It just looked really rough for San Jose. And that carried forth to the third period, which, funny enough, right before the third period started, I had to go to the restroom. And the urinal cakes in the T-Mobile Arena today was gummy sharks. Okay, I can't make this shit up. That was a urinal cake that the Vegas Golden Knights used. Fucking shark just getting pissed on. And yeah, it really did look like that in the start of the third period. Vegas looked like they were just running away with this, just constantly pressuring San Jose, constantly playing the 200-foot game, just all fucking sides of the glass. It was wonderful to watch, and you capitalize off opportunities like that. 4 minutes and 1 second in, Riley Smith with a shorthanded goal. Yes, some of the calls didn't go our way, but not Arsenal, my God. It's funny. The soccer brain just seeped in for like 2 seconds and the word just pops out. But using the arsenal of great players within our squad in the penalty killing, Riley Smith is able to get the goal. A beauty of a shorthanded goal, too, because you split the two defensemen. They were laying on the ice, leaving Jones all alone. And glorious. Just absolutely glorious to see Carlson and Riley Smith do that back and forth pass at least 2 times before Riley Smith nets in the goal. No problem. And from that point on, maybe the last 5 minutes of this third period, it looked as though San Jose was just gassed out. They had no confidence going from the neutral zone, skating in. They just had no confidence whatsoever. The air of confidence was dead. But funny enough, last 5 minutes, San Jose somehow came to life. They started taking shots, taking more shots, and this is where Marc-Andre Fleury came up big. You didn't face a lot of shots, in the first two periods, but when it counted, Marc-Andre Fleury was on it. He was fantastic, and defense, may have had a couple of slip-ups here and there, but overall, they were fantastic. And really, 9 shots for San Jose in that third period versus 7 for Vegas. Vegas able to close out the third period with relative ease, which was a bit surprising. I'm used to Vegas just teeter-tottering on the cruising along, and then they just fuck up sometimes. We've seen that plenty of times before, but rest assured, boys and girls, this is a new season, and Vegas wanted to stamp the new season with a win. And when we talk about goalies, boys and girls, 31 shots faced out of 31 shots saved out of 35 shots faced for Martin Jones, .886. And Marc-Andre Fleury, 21 saves out of 22 shots, giving him a .955 save percentage. Here's the reality of these statistics. Vegas was constantly attacking Jones, because at a certain point, I'm pretty sure Vegas knew defense was going to help out San Jose today. They looked absolutely in shambles. And yes, maybe 1 or 2 goals Jones could have had a hand on. Absolutely. But your defenseman and your entire offense left nothing for you. They really didn't. And like I said with Marc-Andre Fleury, he did what he needed to do at the most pivotal times of the game, getting the essential win and a high save percentage. Good on him. Hopefully it keeps going. And hopefully we don't tire him the fuck out by overplaying him. Maybe put him Subban and Sparks in there once every goddamn while. Just saying, Gallant. Just saying. Now, on the power play front, 1 out of 4. Yeah, 25% isn't so bad, but I would have loved to have seen Vegas maybe capitalize on 1 or 2 more of those power play chances with the quality of play that was building all throughout. 5 out of 5 short, penalty kills killed with the shorthanded goal in there. Your 3 stars of the game was Stone, 3-star, Smith, 2-star, Glass, 1-star. Here's my whole thing. As much as I love those guys because they all scored, I would give the 3-star to Nick Holden. This is a guy who I have kind of pushed off. I've said during the offseason, we can move on from him and Eakin. But realizing it's going to kill our depth, I just kind of nixed the idea. And I had some complaints about Holden last season, but I'm going to be really honest. This game, he was fantastic. He cleared the puck out of the defensive zone whenever we needed him to. And he was just aware and focused and driven. And I love that about this game because, honestly, everybody played well. But I think Nick Holden does deserve some level of recognition. As for San Jose, the curious part is, Evander Kane is suspended for 3 games. But I feel like this team just completely underperformed today relative to their talent. Obviously, Erik Karlsson not playing is a huge deal, but wow, I just thought the quality of play from each and every period from San Jose was lackluster at best, mediocre if you want to just go there, and awful at its worst. And really, thankfully, it's good that Vegas is able to capitalize off of chances like this and get the 2 points that we absolutely needed in a home opener today. And I gotta tell you, winning is a great thing, but we got 81 of these motherfucking games to go. Now, like I said, lots of saltiness and hatred between these two teams, but we gotta see them again on Friday at San Jose. Can you fucking imagine how hostile that environment's going to be? I hope Cody Glass gets 2 fucking goals and 3 assists in that game. Because, oh man, I'm not going to lie. I just love the fact that Cody Glass, a prospect that I've been so high on, that I have been hoping he would get inserted to the lineup. Finally, year 3, we get to see him. Well, technically, we drafted him after the expansion draft, but it's awesome. It's awesome to get the win. Commiseration to San Jose fans who One of which, my buddy almost got into a fight with at the end of the game, which I don't want to even get there. Like, fighting's the stupidest fucking thing. That's just my opinion, boys and girls. But hey, shit happens. Emotions get riled up. But hell, 1 game out of 82. So 81 more to go. It's nice to start with the win. There you have it, boys and girls. Go ahead and head out of this parking lot before I get any more weirder stares. Follow me at the Sky Lounge, and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Now fuck off.